Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today, it's 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym. 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And for you folks that are looking to open a new gym, you need funding, you have an existing operation, you need funding for working capital, we can help provide funding for up to $400,000. It is unsecured, there's no restrictions on use, and it's a minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years, and of course the higher the better. To help you qualify for more, but that'd be your baseline qualification. And then to learn more about financing and funding options, be sure to check out those links below. And as always, if you have questions on financing, questions on funding, how that works, you have questions on the topic today that we're going to talk about, feel free to email me direct. I look forward to hearing from you. And that topic is 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym. 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym. Now, before I get into 5 things that I want to talk about here, one of the things that I experience is when folks call up and they're struggling. And maybe they struggled for a while, okay, and they're having a hard time getting out of it. And they've, in a manner of speaking, they've kind of gone negative. They look at the downside of all of this, okay. And it can be a very dangerous thing. And so because they're the owner, they've got maybe, SBA loans they've guaranteed. They might have, personal guarantees on rent. They have other obligations that kind of pulls them out of that sometimes, or at least they want to get pulled out. And a lot of times maybe staff is not totally on board, themselves. And so I want to talk about some of the things of here's what happens when you have negative thinking and how it can really damage your business and how we need to fix this, okay? And if it can't be fixed, sometimes you have to change it, because I can promise you, even if you've got a top producing person, if they're negative, moving them out, moving somebody in that has a positive attitude and follow the process, your business will improve, okay? Good chance it's not going to grow very much with negative people in there. And so 5 ways negative thinking can damage your gym. Number 1, you submit to the competition. You got to give up. Oh, but the competition's doing this. Well, they're over there doing this. They're charging this. They have this. Their website does this. They have these kind of classes. When you go negative, you submit to the competition. And think about it. Sometimes we get negative and we don't even realize it. Okay? But you submit to the competition. Go back and take a look at that. Is that happening to you? Number 2, on ways negative thinking can damage your gym, you simply resist change. You resist change. Oh, that won't work. We're doing everything we can do. We tried all that. Nothing works. I mean, I've literally had folks that have called me up. They want help. But as we're going through a conversation, in a manner of speaking, they try to convince me why nothing will work. And you need to be really careful of this kind of thinking, because you're going to breathe life into it, and you probably already are. And sometimes it's a simple change of mindset that can make all the difference in the world, because probably you've got a great facility, probably you've got a great location, probably there's plenty of people around. I mean, everybody on the planet wants to look better, feel better, live longer. You've got the greatest product. Sometimes it's that mindset. Okay, and you have to evolve, you have to change, but when we go negative, we start to resist that change. Number 3 on ways negative thinking can damage your gym, we maintain and keep poor performers. We kind of justify the performance. Well, it's a slower time of the year. Well, I expected it to be slow. Well, I didn't expect to do real well right now. I knew when that new club went in, I knew we'd slow down. And we start to justify poor performance. Don't. Okay? There's enough out there. Okay? Even when you look at the market, there's 80% of the market that no one's even marketing to it. It's commonly referred to as that uncontested market. What if you start marketing to that? How does that open things up for you? Okay, so there's plenty out there. There's never going to be a shortage or even just pure differentiation, okay, in your marketplace. Number 4 on 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym is you start to surrender to external forces. You start to surrender. All these things that are happening, you surrender to them. Okay? Oh, well, there's inflation. Oh, there's a recession. Oh, there's new competition. Oh, we lost key personnel. Oh, there's world events. Oh, we start to surrender to all of that. When you have negative thinking, you start to surrender to all those external forces. Here's the message I would give you. You want to be in the solutions business. Be focused on the solution, because you're going to breathe life into something. You're either going to breathe life into the negative or you're going to breathe life into the positive. Okay? Breathe life into the solution. Give power to the solution. Don't give power to the problem. You start getting negative thinking, you're going to surrender to external forces. And number 5 on my list of 5 ways that negative thinking can damage your gym, we start to fear innovation. We start to fear innovation. I'll give you one. This is something we recently rolled out. You can check it here on the channel. You can check under financing and funding, check out financing options for personal training and for membership. And so we've got a program whereby if you qualify for it, and check it out, it's worth looking into. It doesn't cost anything to look. You can actually offer financing for personal training. So just say, for example, you were going to charge $1,000 a month for a personal training package, and you sold a 12-month package to somebody, and every month they're going to pay $1,000 a month for 12 months. Well, we have a program whereby you can actually provide financing for that. Customer gets to finance it out however they want. They can finance it out short term with no interest. They can finance it out 5 years if they chose to. Okay? And whatever they want to do, up to them, doesn't really affect you, but you get your money up front. Instead of you collecting $1,000 today, guess what? You're going to collect $12,000. How would that change your business? Now, I know the answer to that. Dramatic. What if you sold 2 of them a month? What would that do to your business? Well, that's innovation. And this is what a lot of your more successful clubs are doing. And when I talk to clubs that have gone negative, oh, well, no one's ever going to do that. No one's ever going to do that. Okay? We start to go negative. Okay? We start to fear innovation. You can't be afraid to try different things. This is one that happens to be proven. But you can't be afraid to try different things and look at different things and look at different options, because as a company, as a business, as an individual salesperson, you're always going to be evolving. Okay? And so negative thinking, you're going to start to fear innovation. So take a look at these 5 things. These 5 things are real. They happen all the time. Most clubs that are struggling, they've got some of this going on. Some it's a little deeper than others, but it's going on. A lot of times you can change this. You change that mindset, whether by talking about it and getting it fixed, or sometimes removing the person. You can really have a dramatic impact on your business, because there's no reason that you don't have that opportunity for success. You've got the greatest product in the world. Everybody out there wants to look better, feel better, and live longer. I see a lot of great facilities. I don't think I can recall seeing any facility that was not quality. Okay, it's how do we understand sales? How do we understand marketing? What's our attitude like? What's our process like? This is what's going to be the secret for you. So take a look at this, see if we can help. So, folks, appreciate you being here on the channel today. Again, my name's Jim Thomas, and again, my mission, my focus, I want to be able to deliver as much information as I can to as many people as I can all across the globe. And best way I can do that is when you choose to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks that are looking to open a new gym, you need funding, you've got an existing operation, you need working capital, you need funding, we can help provide funding for up to $400,000, unsecured, no restrictions on use. It's a minimum credit score of 680 in each of the 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. So you can check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on how that program works. And if you have any questions on financing, you have questions on funding, you have questions on today's topic, feel free to email me direct. Be happy to get back with you, get your questions answered for you. Appreciate you being here on the channel today. We look forward to seeing you all in that next video.